My name is Andrea Carr, and I'm the producer for GRiTZ, the series. I've been asked to explain to you what GRiTZ means and what it's about, what my motivation is, and what other projects I might be working on. So I just wanted to talk to you for a few minutes in hopes that you'll tune in, because GRiTZ is where it's at. First of all, GRiTZ is a show about teens growing up in the South. It ranges from kids from the South Side, East Side, the West Side of Atlanta. We have basketball players, we have cheerleaders, we have the book nerds, I guess you can call them. We have every area, we have everything covered from the poorest to the richest. South High, where this all takes place, has it all. It is the #1 school in Atlanta, and it has some of the best teachers, the best principal, and the best students that you'll ever want to know. How did I come up with GRiTZ? Well, I was working on a few plays. I'm a playwright by trade. And during the time of working on some plays, I was involved with another production company. They had us write some films, some shorts that they wanted to produce. And one of the shorts I created was about teenagers, but what it had to do with was murder and rape. And when I wrote it, I put it to the side. And during the time when I was frustrated with the industry, you know how Atlanta could be sometimes. I love you, but you know the truth. I picked it back up, and I realized in it that it's a show, a TV show that needs to be seen season to season. So I picked it back up and created GRiTZ. What does GRiTZ mean? Good question. I ask myself that all the time. One of the things that GRiTZ means is if you take the first few letters, GRIT, G-R-I-T, it means something that lasts, something that goes through trials and triumphs, that lasts, that sticks around. Well, the kids in GRiTZ, they go through some of the biggest trials, the biggest tribulations, but they stick around and they make it. So that's one scenario. Also, if you know anything about the South, GRiTZ are the staple breakfast food for everybody. No matter where you come from in the South, no matter where you live, you know about GRiTZ. So I want you guys to know about GRiTZ. No matter what area of town you're in, no matter where you come from, no matter what your background is, I want you to know about this show and tune in. When does the show air? I'm glad you asked that. We'll have a premiere next year around this time, September 30th, 2017. We're going to have a red carpet premiere. If you're lucky, I'll get you a ticket. Yeah. But then after that, we'll be airing Mondays at 8 o'clock. We'll give you the time, the place, wherever you can find us. You want to tune in. You can't miss it, because GRiTZ is going to be the #1 show in Atlanta, the #1 show in America, the #1 show, period. Make sure you tune in. Now, the motivation really behind GRiTZ. I guess I have to share a little bit of my story. Just between me and you, right? You won't tell anybody. Okay. I was homeless. I lived in New Jersey. I'm originally from Paterson, New Jersey. I have 3 children. And during the time of being homeless, my daughter got involved in a production. The production didn't feel comfortable to me, and I was kind of upset because there were no playwrights, there were no writers, there were no producers around her that could offer her what she wanted. So I prayed. Yeah, I did pray. Let me tell you, I do love the Lord. I want you to know that, even though I act silly, I do. But I prayed and I asked for Him to send somebody to write her something that I felt comfortable with. And He gave me a challenge. He said, you write it. And I was like, me? I don't even write. I won't do it. I need somebody else. And He said, well, I won't send you anybody else. You have to do it. So I asked God for 3 things. And I share this with the GRiTZ team all the time. The Faith in Me Productions team knows it too. #1, you have to help me write. That was the first thing. #2, everybody that blesses me has to be blessed. No matter what they contribute, they have to get not only a financial blessing, but physical blessing, emotional blessing, a relationship blessing, whatever it was that they were standing in the need of. And #3, I wanted salvation. I wanted people to be saved. That was my request for the plays, and that was my request for Faith in Me Productions. I had no idea that He would take a time in my life when I was homeless, when I was suffering with Bell's palsy, when I was going through the roughest part of my life, that He would take that and turn it into a testimony of me writing something so powerful. And I'm not taking the credit for it because honestly, God has given me the story. So when you watch GRiTZ, it comes from a deep place from inside of me, but it's because of God. He has given me the stories. And the stories touch a part of my life. You'll see me in some of the different things that we talk about because we do deal with homelessness. We deal with health challenges. We deal with abuse. We deal with domestic violence. We deal with autism. We deal with MS. There's so many things that we deal with. We even go down and dirty. We deal with stripping. We deal with the sex trade. There's so many things that you'll see in this production, and you'll see a little bit of yourself. But here's what I want you to remember. No matter the storyline, how bad it gets, how upsetting it gets, there's always help. And we'll try to help you to get that help. Please know that you're not alone. You may see people smiling all the time and you think they have it all together. We wear some of the biggest masks. We go through so much pain and hurt and we try to hide it. But I want you to know I'm taking the mask off. There's so many things I've dealt with in my life that I write about, and you'll see those stories because I want you to know you are not alone. We are here for you, and we hope that you'll be with us and watch the show. Well, that's my time. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget, GRiTZ, September 2017. Look, 27, I don't know what that is. September 2017. Tune in to a show channel near you.